Happy Cinco de Mayo and happy May the 4th yesterday, everyone. I hope you all had a great week. So it has been a busy week for me. I had 2 final projects due for the semester, plus in my own classes that I'm teaching, we had exams. So very busy, and I had a lot of art to do. So one of the things I'm doing now are the little pansies. If you look back to the ones I did quite a while ago, I did little black canvases, oil paintings with pansies, and the black paint took forever to dry, and I had 2 coats on there. So one of the things you can do if you're going to have a dark background, if you can find black canvases, go ahead and get those. They don't, at least I haven't found these little 4x4s with a black canvas, and I keep looking. But so what you can do is you can paint with acrylic, which dries very quickly, and you can paint oil over acrylic, just not vice versa. You cannot paint acrylic over oil. So this will sit nicely, and then I can get 1 coat of the black paint and let them dry up for a much quicker process to get those pansies on there, because I think those little things will sell. And I don't know what it is, but people like little things. We had tiny little lab beakers. They disappeared left and right. And I worked in a restaurant, and we had tiny little milk pitchers. They disappeared. People would just steal them. I don't know why you steal from a restaurant, but anyway. Another thing I'm doing is working on some of these STEM, or STEAM, I should say, keeping the art in line there, STEAM kind of plans, lesson plans. And one of the big things I really want to do is in climate change and habitat loss and species endangerment. So this was one I did for part of my project in painting this tornado, which we're seeing more and more frequency of really seriously devastating storms. So this one is really kind of scary to look at because you have the trees kind of bent over, and tornadoes are a scary period. I have never, that I can recall, actually painted a tornado. Maybe I did when I was a kid, but I don't remember. Another piece I did, this was a very emotional one, and I'm going to stand behind here because I'm out of the image, but I will put it up in the studio. And this piece was about land clearing and habitat loss. So this piece is called Where Is My Home? The Clearing. And I actually might do several of these different ones and maybe put it together as a storybook to get that message across to not just children, but everyone, general population, but children in particular, because they're the future, and we need to educate them so that they can become policymakers and or influence the government for things that are important. So that's a critical piece, and also for the fact that we need people to come up with solutions for these issues, worldwide issues, and educating children is the best way to start so that they can find things that interest them in science, technology, engineering, arts, and math to help solve real worldwide issues. So I'm going to cut out, and we'll go over to the studio and see what I've been working on over there. So I will see you all in a sec. Heading on over to the studio. Sadie is getting herself ready for tonight's video. Say hello to everyone, Sadie. What are you looking at? I think you're looking at the bird feeder. Okay, so let's see what's going on over here. Right there, you can get a better view of this piece. This is really emotional, very hard to look at it because you can see so much devastation and loss, but it has a very clear message, and it needs to be told, this story. And over here we've got this canvas back over, because now I'm going to start with Alohi, the earth horse, the grounded horse. So I've already got my sketch for this one, so I'm going to work on the background. Hopefully I'll get the background done tomorrow and let it dry up, and we'll be ready to put the horse on. And this one, again, not the highest priority, so still on standby. And horse, wolf, and owl still drying on the sides. It has been like a month, I think, 3 weeks, and it's still, when you touch the sides of it, you get a little bit of it on your hand. So I really got to wait for a long time before I varnish up the sides of it. Not going to varnish the front, just the sides. There's already enough sheen with that iridescent white down there on the paint. So got a lot of work done on these Napa wine grape pictures, and I just have a bit of blurring in some of these, this one and this one, using some blurring techniques to get it better, and just some touch-ups on some of those leaves to make them more realistic. And then I just have to do one more coat on the sides, and this one will be done. And I'm sure this will get picked up by someone. I'm sure, because I love the way these colors flow together. And finally, Sadie, you gonna say anything tonight? The Trinity Spirit Horses, Faith, Hope, and Grace, started doing the indigo colors on there now and balancing out things a little bit, so that we've got in their outlines the indanthrine blue, lamp black, and indigo. And the indigo, it takes a long time to dry, so they're starting to get a little bit more form. It's not going to be completely painted out, because I want that idea of these horses are in really high-paced motion. They're moving, and so things tend to get blurred out when we see their heads. And even then, you can see there's a little outline. Some of this is coming out because they're moving. So that's a lot of fun. And I am so exhausted. Didn't get a whole lot of sleep this week working on stuff. So I think we're gonna sleep in tomorrow and then hopefully get a lot more painting done. And Sadie, you are so quiet. You gonna say goodbye to everyone? Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Not this week, but at least she comes over here to be a participant. We'll see y'all next time.